can't get out of this, can I? Can I? No. You said you're gonna bring Modern Monday back. But do I have to do this? I mean, I would much rather do this, to be honest. Well, next week then. Alright. So, welcome to Modern Monday. I'm bringing back Modern Monday, Throwback Thursday, and Flashback Friday. Because, why not? So, first Modern Monday back, we gotta talk about this abomination. Now, to be straight, I don't hate this movie. If it's on TV, like it's on TNT or something, I can throw it on in the background or I do dishes or even play video games. Something to have on in the background so there's some kind of noise. I've watched this with my son a few times. I don't hate this movie, but it's not a good movie. By any means. Even Ryan Reynolds has gone on the fact in Deadpool to make fun of this movie because he made such a terrible decision with it. Had they made some changes to this film, I think maybe it would have worked better. So what are the problems with this film? Well, 3 letters. CGI. They decided to go full CGI with the costumes, the villains, several characters, and just boom. Look, I don't hate CGI. I'm not one of those people who say, oh, everything has to be practical. But just because you can do CGI doesn't mean you should. If you don't have a right budget for it, don't do it. And here, it's terrible. Also, it's not fully needed. Yes, you need some CGI for the ring animation and stuff like that. But Green Lantern's suit did not need to be a fully CGI thing. You could clearly just give him a regular black suit with a green thing, just be fine. But no, you made it completely CGI, and it ruins the look. He looks like a video game character. Also, our villain is a big CGI blob called Parallax. Well, that's not a bad thing, but you counteract that because he's CGI and you have a budget, you can't use him on screen all the time. So what do? You have a human, played by Peter Sarsgaard, whose name is so unimportant, I'm not even going to try to remember. You have a human played by Peter Sarsgaard just get infected and turn into this, with practical effects, mind you, a weird blobby looking person. The only practical effects in this are what's on Peter Sarsgaard's face. But my biggest problem with this is you had a character, an established character, a character from the comics you could have used as an ally for Parallax, Sinestro, and you made him a Green Lantern. I understand. He was a Green Lantern in the comics. That's how he's going to start here. But I hate it when they try to play the long game, especially if you don't know if this is going to continue. You gambled and you got the snake eyes on this. You didn't get the boxcars, you got the snake eyes because you didn't know what you were doing. And so now we may never get a yellow Sinestro, despite the fact that the end of this film hints at it. And why do I say that? Because once again, the Green Lantern show on HBO Max, is going to have Sinestro as a Green Lantern. And I swear to God, they don't do this right. I don't know, but I grew up with Sinestro being a villain, having the yellow ring. That's what he was. I remember seeing this film in the theater, and he was a Green Lantern, and I was just like, no. He needs to be the villain. He could have very easily been the non-CGI character working with Parallax on Earth. You know, what if, he is searching for Abin Sur before he gives the ring to Hal Jordan, but he's too late. So now he's trying to find where the ring went to. He's on Earth. You could take him out of the makeup. Make him look human. It's Mark Strong. He's good at being a villain. He was good in Shazam. Have him look human and take the place, of be a substitute teacher or something to hide among the humans. You could have done that instead of introducing some mindless, unimportant, non-comic book character in what Peter Sarsgaard's character. So unimportant, I don't remember his fucking name. All right? And I don't mind having the Green Lantern Corps involved if you were to use this, Sinestro was the villain. Then they can give you the exposition, oh, he was part of our group, he turned on us, and, even have him there and say that one of the Lantern Corps is a traitor, and obviously it's going to be him, and he can turn on them. The problem is, they go between Oa and Earth. They go back and forth. Like, he's on Oa practicing and decides, no, I'm done with this. He goes back to Earth. And then he, saves the day or whatever. I get Earth needs to be protected. That's fine. But if you're going to go back to back and forth, leave the Lantern Corps for a sequel or something. You know what I mean? Unless you're going to use them right. Which they don't. What else is there? I want cake. I'll give him that. There's a scene where he goes to the birthday party and they show the cake. I'll give him that. I want a cake. But I love cake, so. The way he does the CGI green stuff, looks like a cartoon. I'm sorry, I don't normally bag on CGI, but this CGI is terrible. Warner Brothers and DC have a track record of the worst CGI effects ever, and they still keep fucking using them. If it wasn't this, then it was Justice League that also showed us that the CGI was shit. Now, if you have a good director behind it with some good, they can use it to their advantage. Like, if you actually had Zack Snyder finish Justice League instead of replacing him, he probably could have done good. Hell, the trailer for the Snyder Cut had a better looking Steppenwolf than the other movie. My 9-year-old son even said that looked better than the other version. And when a 9-year-old is correcting you on your uses of CGI in a film, you done fucked up. This film, I don't hate it. Like I said, Ryan Reynolds is the best part about this because at least he's doing something. And you could say the best thing about this film, at least to Ryan Reynolds, as much as he bashes it, at least he can say that he can say that there's one good thing that came out of making this film, and that's that he met his wife on this film. There it is. The one good thing. Otherwise, this movie has nothing to offer. Terrible effects. A story that is fine in theory, but once you get to the Sarsgaard character, it's just like, what are we doing? You have him flinging people out of desks and stuff. He's not really an important character. He's infected. He's brought in by Amanda Waller because she'll be used again. Oh, she does get used again, but not her. To look at Abin Sur's body, which, for all intents and purposes, shouldn't have been necessary. Because once the ring is transferred, if I remember correctly, the previous owner disappears, right? If I remember correctly from Super Friends, he was gone afterwards, right? I don't know. That's Super Friends. That's a actually good representation of Green Lantern, to be honest. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and give this a 4 because it's meh, It's not a total abomination. Like I said, if I want to have something in the background, I'll throw it on. But it's not something I'm going to pay attention to. So it's a 4 out of 10. Sucks that I had to bring back Modern Monday on a note like this. But, you know, you do what you have to do. I got a few things. I got a schedule over here that I'm working on. Should be able to bring you a short-lived episode on Tuesday. So look for that. And yeah, just make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I've been Scotty. See you in the next one.